Hola, hoy vamos a ver los nombres. Today we're going to learn about nouns. Nouns in Spanish are either masculine or feminine. If they are masculine, they either refer to a person, right? And then the person is a male. Or feminine, when they refer to a person. So like a woman, the word woman would be feminine. And nouns, of course, can be singular if there's only one, or plural if it's more than two, more than one. So when the nouns do not refer to a person, a noun that is masculine, so masculine nouns, the only way to know it for objects, places, ideas, or concepts, so a masculine noun usually ends in an O, but also can end in different other letters. So the word that you can learn and that helps you identify if a word is masculine or feminine, it's when the word ends in an L, ends in an O, like I mentioned, ends in an N, ends in an E, in an R, or in an S. So most of the time, about 90-something% of the time, masculine nouns follow this rule. So what you have to do is, if it's an object, so you'll look at the very end of the word. Then for a word that is feminine, an object, of course, an object, it cannot tell you whether it's masculine or feminine, so usually they end in an A, but also another way to remember this is if the word ends in de, dad usually, yon, la estación, the station, or z, la luz, or an A, as I mentioned. So dionza or loners are two acronyms to identify whether a word is masculine or feminine. Artículos, articles in Spanish. So articles in Spanish are the short words that precede the noun. So when you say the noun, the book, those are the definite articles. In English, you have the. In Spanish, though, the matches the noun. So if the noun is masculine and feminine, is masculine singular, you would use el before the noun. So it would be masculine and singular. If the noun is feminine and singular, the noun is preceded by la. Now remember that this means the. But of course, if the noun is plural, then the article the in English, in Spanish is los. And if the noun is feminine plural, it will be las. So here are some examples. El libro. Notice that libro is masculine, it's in an O, so we have to use el before libro in order to express the book. And then we have la luz, the light. So luz ends in a Z, So we have la here. Los is the plural for singular plural nouns. Plural masculine nouns. So we will have los libros. And I'll explain in a minute how to make the plural of nouns in Spanish. So los libros, the books. And then we would also have las libretas, libreta, singular, las libretas, the notebooks. So we have now the, but also in English we use a or an and some in order to express non-specific nouns or objects or people. So in order to express a or an, of course a or a book or an animal, in Spanish the singular and masculine noun, when we refer to an animal, pues we would say un, but when it's feminine, we'd say una. And then for the plural, we'd say the plural in English would be some. So you'd say unos animales o unas chicas. Por ejemplo, un animal, ends in an L, so an animal, right? Una chica, a girl. Unos animales, some animals. Y unas chicas, plural, some, and this doesn't work now. So some girls, you can complete this. And to finish with nouns, to make a noun, a singular noun into the plural, there are 3 different formulas depending on the noun. So if the noun ends in a vowel, a, e, I, o, or u, you must add an S. Por ejemplo, chico, chicos. When the noun ends in a consonant, so the rest of the letters of the alphabet, like T or D or L, you will add there's the plus, ES. Por ejemplo, animal, perdón. You would add animal and turn it into animales. Then if we have a noun that it ends in a Z, you will remove the Z and add CES, face. So for example, you have luz, and then it will become luces. So the Z becomes a C. Luces, the lights. So you cannot change the gender of a noun. You cannot change the gender of a noun. And the articles el, la, los, las, or un, una, unos, y unas must match in gender and number, masculine or plural, with the noun. Un libro, a book, or el libro, the book. So you cannot say unos libro. But if you want to say the books, you have to say los libros. And such. So I hope that helped out. This is a quick summary and very compressed what we are learning here in Chapter 1. Gracias. Hasta luego.